Hello! In today's video, we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be unboxing and I guess kind of reviewing a brand new device in the box. And it's this. This is a Weller WE1010 professional soldering station. And I'm really excited to open this thing up today and take a look at it for the first time. I have to be transparent for the purpose of this video. I did not purchase this. I got this for free from Weller. And the reason Weller gave this to me for free, this is not a sponsored video, nor is this any sort of gift in exchange for a review. It's actually kind of unfortunate. What happened was, and actually this has been sitting on my desk for months waiting for me to get my butt in gear and make this video. A few months ago, I had to contact Weller for an issue I had with my current soon-to-be replaced soldering iron, which is a Weller WLC100, and I ended up having a really poor quality experience with Weller's tech support. Not only did they blatantly refuse to help me for an issue that I think could have been really easily solved, there was such a great, I gotta find a way to say this respectfully, there was such a great language barrier between me and Weller's consumer tech support that there were times I had no idea what they were even telling me. Just such an enormous language barrier. It was a really, really poor quality and unprofessional experience, and I was so distraught because I've always held Weller in extremely high regard. Anyway, Weller corporate in the United States caught wind of my experience, and they contacted me and said, "Hey, we're sorry. To make it up to you, we want to send you a brand new soldering station." Which was this. Thank you, Weller. Apology accepted. Yeah, I'm very excited to dig into this, and because this is way fancier than any soldering iron I've ever had. I've had my WLC100 over on the desk over there for a little over a year, I think now. That's sort of one of their, I think that's their lowest end soldering station, consumer level soldering station. It retails for about $60 in Canada, and I really love it. It's really, really excellent. It's a simple unit. It's got an on-off switch, and it's got basically, I think it's just a triac dimmer, basically, to adjust the temperature of the soldering iron. There's no digital control, there's no temperature control, it's just dial in how much power you want the iron to have. It replaced a crappy $20 Canadian Tire Mastercraft that I had for years, and the tip had corroded so badly on it that I finally replaced it, and it's been so wonderful to use. I had no idea that soldering could actually be this trouble-free. Yeah, the WLC100, fantastic. I love it. Great replacement for a crappy store brand soldering iron. And I've always held Weller in high regard. I've used them all through university. We have an old one at the TV station which works great. And my WLC100 I really like. I did get the issue fixed. So I'm really excited to open this guy up because it's got digital control, it's got automatic temperature control, and a host of other stuff. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to check this out. So I think without further ado, we should do just that. I'm going to get you in here so we can take a look at what's on the box. Today's secondary camera angle is provided by the Panasonic AG456. There's some of the stuff they put on the box. It's 70 watts apparently. WLC100 is 40 watts. I should add, this is actually sold as one of Weller's professional products, not their consumer products. This is their entry-level professional soldering station. This retails for about $150 in Canada. It's got ESD protection, that's really nice. It's got an LCD display, which you can see right here. It's easy. Alright, I like that. Super easy to change tips. It's toolless. You can change the tips on it toollessly, which is why they sent this to me, because that's related to the issue I had with my WLC100. Automatic setback, I'm not actually sure what that means. I suppose we'll find out. A password lockout function, which I got wrong during taping. It's got, they call it standby, I assume that's an automatic shutoff. And a steady state temperature stability of 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which I got very wrong during taping. And then what else? We got the same deal on the side. It was made in Mexico, designed and engineered in Germany. And what else do we got? Uses: electronic kits, low voltage wiring, printed circuit boards, yada yada yada, lists a bunch of things. Genuine Weller, approved tip quality. And let me tell you, actual good quality soldering iron tips compared to a store brand iron, holy crap. Yeah, I had no idea what I was missing until I got my WLC100. And to a lot of professional electronics repair people, something like the WLC100 is still crap. There are people in the mindset of if it doesn't have automatic temperature control, don't use it. I'm not quite in that mindset. Use what you can afford, basically. Something with variable temperature control is way better than something that doesn't have variable temperature control, like a store brand soldering iron. Something with automatic temperature control is even better still. But, you know, it's okay to learn on something lower end. That's what I did. So let's open this up. I'm very excited. This has been sitting on my, it's actually been sitting on my kitchen counter for like 4 or 5 months. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, it is a sheet of printer paper on which is printed, all the models of soldering iron tips. Get you in on that. That's cool. Very neat. Let's see, what else do we got? What's this? Oh, this is a tip. They gave you a conical tip. Very nice. Oh, there's another tip. It's also a conical tip. It's a lot longer though. Very nice. Oh my god, there's a third tip. Oh, this is great. Oh man, I got all the tips in the world. So this is a chisel tip. Very nice. We have a power cord. Oh, it's got a standard IEC power cord. That's very nice. I like that. And we get a warning sheet. What's this for? The product images shown are for illustration purpose only. Actual product may vary due to product enhancement. Fair enough. And this looks like the book. Wow, thick book. It's in a lot of languages though. Here's the book. How many pages is one language? It's 2 pages. 2 pages of this book are all the English instructions. Oh no, 3 pages. It's also got a world power supply from 100 to 230 volts, 50 or 60 hertz. That's cool. This is very incorrect. The manual makes it look like it's a world mains input, but it's not. My unit is specific to 120 volts, 60 hertz. I'll talk about this more later in the video. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh. Boy, this box is weird. What the heck's going on here? I'll just do this, I guess. There's the soldering iron. Wow! It's so slender compared to like my WLC1000. That's very nice. That's great for maneuverability. Wow, it's like holding a pen or a pencil. It's very nice. So this is the Weller WEP1010, 23 volts, 70 watts. It's got a 5-pin connector on it. Oh, that's very nice. That's great. So we'll put that over here. Now, oh, here's the holder. Ah. Ooh, it's metal. That's a nice holder. The WLC1000's all plastic, right? So you got to kind of be careful that you don't accidentally melt it when you're cleaning the tip on the sponge. Nice sponge. It's funny how flat these are before you wet them. That's excellent. And then I don't know where the springy thing that the iron actually goes in. That's somewhere in here still. This box is so strange. There's the station. See if I can pull this whole thing out. There we go. Okay. There is our station, all wrapped up in plastic. Ooh, it's brand new. It's got quite the smell to it. There's our station. Big LCD display. Very nice. And there's our spring thing. So that goes. And then our soldering iron slips in like that. Oh, that's very nice. I can't get over how wonderful to hold this iron is. Maneuverability is so important when you're working on stuff. That is excellent. I love that. And then there's one more compartment of the box. It's there just for padding. Alright. Oh, I see now. the actual instructions are in the very beginning of the book, and they're language agnostic. It's just pictures, which, fair enough. See if I can show you here. Shows you how to wet the pad. Give the station some room to breathe. Shows you how to connect it. On-off switch. Press the up and down buttons on the station to change the temperature. And the other button is a menu button. So you can set the, and I'll show this stuff in the video, so you guys don't have to try and read this, but but you can set the standby time. You can set the offset. I don't know what offset is. Oh, I suppose to adjust and calibrate like the temperature sensor, perhaps. You can choose Fahrenheit or Celsius. And you can set a code so that in order for the thing to turn on and start working, you have to punch in a 3-digit code. That's kind of interesting. That's neat. And then there's a procedure to reset it to factory settings. So what really interests me, and I'm gonna bring you in here, is how to change tips on this. So it looks like you just turn this, you unscrew this. Oh, and this whole sheath comes off. And then the tip just comes right out. Oh, that's very nice and easy. Very cool. And then you put your tip in. Screw in the sheath, or whatever you want to call it. And you're done. That's super cool. That's very cool. Alright, let me get my other camera in here, handheld, and we'll connect this thing all up, plug it in, and take a look at it. Alright, we're back, and I just want to show plugging the iron into the station. Interestingly, the station has more pins, more positions for pins in its connector than the connector for this iron does, so it must be able to take different irons. I notice on some of their consumer irons now, and maybe their professional ones too, they have a built-in LED light that shines down at what you're soldering, which is amazing. That's an amazing function. So I wonder if this can support one of those. That would be cool. Anyway, looks like we line it with the key down. And it presses in, and then I twist it like that. And it's in. Alright. So, let's take a look here. We will power it on. Alright. Does the display have no backlight? Because the box made it look like it did. Standby. Offset. Fahrenheit. No password. Okay, so a few items. First of all, I realized I should have had the temperature set to Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. I'm curious now to see how quickly this warms up. I have it set to 325. Another item. Indeed, there is no display backlight, and I am not the first person to be confused about that. I saw a forum post where somebody was like, hey, the backlight on my WE1010's not working. Well, it turns out that for some reason, in all their marketing pictures, videos, everything, the thing looks like it has a white LED backlight, but in reality it doesn't. The other thing, despite, holy crap, this warms up fast. That's great. Holy moly, I've never seen something warm up so quickly. The other thing is that this does not have a world power supply. It is a 120 volt 60 hertz unit, and there are separate models for 100 volts and 230, 240 volts. This is surprising because the manual makes it look like it's a world power supply. It lists all the voltages and all the frequencies, but also it uses an IEC cable, which is a cable that's used all over the world. And you know, having an IEC cable is great no matter what, but I would be afraid of somebody accidentally plugging this into an outlet in a different country and feeding it the wrong voltage and breaking it. So yeah. Oh, and it's got the little lightning bolt flashing. That must mean it's you know, settled on the temperature. So anyway, yeah, a few hang-ups in this thing. Whether or not that's you know, worth getting or not getting, it's up to you. I mean, that's all you can do is look at this, look at the alternatives that other companies make, and make your decision. Know that, you know, Weller, obviously, based on my own experience talking with their tech support, Weller is not the company they used to be. They're owned by the Apex Tool Group now, big company. It's not the same company anymore. But I've loved my Weller WLC100 so much that I'm really excited to use this thing still, and I think this is going to be an even better soldering experience for me. But there you go. I mean, I don't have to show myself actually soldering. It'll solder. It'll do the thing. And so yeah, that's a look at this thing and its functions. Well, I think that's all there is to show for my unboxing and review of the Weller WE1010 soldering station. I really like this. I like the ergonomics of the iron itself. I like the metal holder that I think's gonna hold up way more in the durability department than the plastic one of the WLC100. Although the WLC100 has been just fine for me as well. And I think the automatic temperature control is gonna be pretty great. And overall, I'm just really excited to use this and see how much better I like it than the WLC100. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I'm also really appreciative of Weller for sending this to me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Take everything I've shown you today into consideration if you're in the market to buy a new soldering iron. And that's about it. So thank you very much for watching. A big thanks to my Patreon supporters who help support the channel and the things I do here. And I'll see you in the next video.